What up, though, y'all? It's Chris, broadcasting from the D, getting these 10,000 steps in, or at least most of them. I'm not doing them all at the mall. But let's get to the topic at hand. Y'all boy Tyler Perry, Sisters is coming for him. Sisters is trying to cancel him because they still upset about the movie Straw. Well, that and the fact that he kind of said a little something at the BET Awards that rubbed a few sisters the wrong way. Now, women already, or at least black women, they already felt some kind of way about Straw being yet again another project where he's got a struggling single mom and she's basically gonna be rescued by some blue-collar black man. Apparently, they a bit tired of that narrative. But the thing is that this is what he's done over and over and over, to where the man raised the billy off of it. So you can't really be mad at him for doing what works. But nonetheless, Straw was the straw to break the camel's back, because with this movie is where they finally decided they had had enough, when before seemingly, to go outside here, where before seemingly it seemed like they couldn't get enough. Them same storylines of it being a struggling sister, before it did seem like they could never get enough of it, and now they tired of it. Tyler Perry said, when he's at the BET Awards, he said, "Thank you for making Straw #1, and that y'all were gonna do it again with Divorce Sisters." Now, I don't know what that is. I don't think it's a movie. I think it might be some sort of show that he doing. And when I saw the clip of him saying this, I thought this was absolutely hilarious, but apparently sisters didn't think it was quite so funny. Sisters want a black woman in his movies to be portrayed as being successful. I don't know, I guess maybe strong and independent. They don't want her to be the struggling single mom. They want her to be the successful single mom. The woman, they still don't want a man in it. That's what it seemed like to me. That's what I gauged from it. They still don't want a man to be part of it. They just want her to be a single mom who making bank instead of a single mom who's struggling. Now, I have not watched Straw, but from what I gathered, I did watch the trailer. From what I gathered from the trailer, and I could be wrong, it seemed like she needs money for her daughter's medicine, and she essentially trying to rob a bank. Now, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but that's kind of what I gathered from the trailer. Man, the reason why I don't get the problem here is because what separates this from all the other movies that he do? I mean, Tyler Perry has made the same movie over and over and over since the early 2000s. I mean, really, that man has made the same movie over and over and over for a quarter of a century, and just now, y'all finally upset about it. I'm not getting that, genuinely. I'm not getting that, because it was bought into by sisters. Because think about this. I'm not his target demographic. I don't watch Tyler Perry movies. I don't buy his DVDs. I don't, when he was doing the stage plays, I didn't really mess with that. I'm not his target audience. I'm a black man, a very well-to-do black man. So I'm not who he's trying to get business from. However, the struggling women, the women who hate accountability, the women who they enjoy the hardest thing I ever had to do in my life was love a black man and all that. That's his target demographic. And he was a master at pandering to them. In my opinion, he still is a master at pandering to him. The man became a billionaire from understanding what his target demographic wanted to that degree. Not a millionaire, a B. And why does this guy got a damn tourist that's so loud? It's just a Ford Tourist, but it's loud in the mud. And it's smelling too. You need to take that and get that looked at, man. Go to you. He stabbed out going down the exit ramp like he was really doing something. At any rate, man, there's the noise for the video. You guys know there's always noise in one of my videos, or at least most time there's noise, so there you have it. But let's get back to Tyler Perry. He understood his target audience, in my opinion, in a masterful way. He managed to serve them the same plot over and over and over and over and over for a quarter of a century. And they bought into it to the degree that this man became a billionaire. He was able to open up a big studio. I mean, dude doing stuff with Netflix. He doing stuff with BET. He really out there. He done made some serious moves. Black Women has funded this man's life, a life of absolute, like, just abundance. And he's done well with it. He's employed people, you know, different struggling actors, a lot of different actors who we be like, dang, they kind of fell off. We don't see them no more. We'll suddenly see them in a Tyler Perry joint. So you guys have funded his ability to keep doing this over and over and over, and you still doing it. The Netflix movie was #1. Don't act like that Divorce Sisters thing. That sound like something that sisters would tune into. It sounds like it. Divorce Sisters? Yeah. Come on now. The divorce rate for black women, no. The marriage rate for black women was what? 24%? And I think it raised to 26%. And he's making a show presumably about black women that got divorced. So you were part of the 26% that actually got married, and then y'all left it. Yeah, this absolutely sounds like cinema for black women, especially if all of the women are going to be sitting around blaming the black man for why the relationship went south. You guys remember that one movie, Four Colored Girls? You know, one of the dudes, I think it was played by Omari Hardwick. One of the dudes was on some Rainbow Time and all that. They love those storylines, man, where the woman is struggling, when the man's a criminal, or when he down low or something like that. They absolutely love these storylines. And he knows they love these storylines. So I really, for the life of me, do not understand why they got so much beef with him now to where they want to see the man canceled. He ain't gonna be canceled, okay? Because bottom line is, for every one of you disgruntled sisters that makes a TikTok video talking about y'all want to see him canceled, there's like another 100,000 of you that's still gonna buy his stuff no matter what. So I think it's an interesting development. It's interesting to see, because I've never seen black women show any sort of disdain for Tyler Perry whatsoever. So even the fact that there's some animosity here to begin with is an amusing thing, but I don't think it's gonna take, man. Tyler's not going anywhere. He gonna continue to fund these movies and these shows with bad wigs, and y'all gonna continue to buy into them, period. I'm gonna leave it there though, you guys. Hit me with a like if you like what I do. Hit me with a sub if you like what I do, and hit me in them comments. I'm gonna holler at y'all. Peace.